Let's bring in our think tank. A lot to talk about here tonight. Joining us in Atlanta, Georgia, family law attorney and law professor Randy Kessler. In the Bronx, New York, criminal defense attorney Renee Hill. And in Houston, Texas, criminal defense attorney Carmen Rowe. Great to see everyone. Randy, this is absolutely chilling. All she did was wave and smile. I mean, isn't that what we do? When you see a stranger, you wave and you smile. We can't do that anymore?
No, and it almost crosses the line into victim blaming. You know, how do you justify anything? That is, you know, there are people on the jury that have been through nothing quite that serious, I hope for them, but you say something nice, you respond to a joke, you make a laugh at someone's stupid joke just to make them feel better, and all of a sudden you're on the defensive. You know, if someone's ever had to reject an advance by a man, and if that person's on the jury, boy, I don't understand why there's even a trial. As soon as that testimony came out, I bet they were thinking, plea. That was a damning testimony.
Randy Kessler, do you think that the jury will care that he's there for 11 hours? Will care about any of that based upon the fact that he's the one who led them to the body? And, oh, yeah, let's not forget about the forensic evidence in his trunk.
Look, we all want closure. We all want answers, and he gave them the answer. If they want to tie it together or connect the dots, I mean, he gave it to them on a silver platter. I think Carmen's right. The only play the defense has is for those people who might be suspicious of police officer, of law enforcement. This person is not just a translator. She's a police officer. Her goal is to catch him. And maybe they're going to be a little bit upset at the police officer actually just doing her job. But, you know, that's a stretch. I think this is a tough one. I think he is got an uphill battle. Maybe he gets on the witness stand himself and says, I didn't do it. But I don't know where he goes from here. There's no other explanation. There's no some other dude did it. There's no alternative theory. He's stuck.
Yeah, and you know what's going to happen? I don't think he's getting anywhere near that witness stand because some of his statements have been suppressed already, but if he gets up there, eventually it's all going to end up coming out. So we'll see. And you know what's interesting, Professor Kessler, is that they're trying 3 murders, including one where he was found not guilty in Carmen's state. Back in Texas, in Galveston. He was found not guilty of this murder, but it's going to be used against him in this trial because this prosecutor is going to prove what I thought the other prosecutors proved.
Right. I mean, Carmen and Renee sort of hit the nail on the head. This is sort of a vicarious conviction. Look, O.J. Simpson went to jail for one crime, right? Robbery, burglary. But really, you know, what did he really go to jail for? Everyone in the world thinks, well, they knew what he was like. He probably had something to do with the murder of his wife, so we'll get him this time around. You know, every bad act that you can bring up about a defendant, you do it as a prosecutor. If you can bring up 2 potential murders that he got off the hook from, I mean, the jury's going to say this is our chance to really put him away. There's not a lot of great evidence here, right? There's his saying something into a microphone. There's not much that they have, but he did it before he didn't get caught. He did it before he didn't get caught. This time, we're not going to let him get away with it again. So that is the way the prosecution is prosecuting it. And it might be their best strategy.
All right, Randy Kessler, I'll give you the 3rd victim, and you're going to see that in the video right here as well. Gage Grosskreutz, he survives, but at the moment he is shot by Kyle Rittenhouse, he is pointing a handgun at Kyle Rittenhouse. Is that self-defense?
Well, that's probably the best one of the 3, the best chance of getting a self-defense argument. The problem is there's so many optics here. A 17-year-old crossed the state lines with an AR-15 coming in.
Wait, time out. Did not cross state lines with the gun.
Oh, I thought he came in from Illinois.
He came in from Illinois.
Either way,
gun. Wait. I'll tell you the story because it's come out and it's resulted in other charges. There's another person who will be testifying about purchasing the gun for Kyle Rittenhouse in Wisconsin.
Okay, but even so, he's walking into a crowded area carrying a gun, and that's threatening enough. People that are going to be, I mean, the jury's going to say anybody that attacked this guy was trying to defend the crowd. They're trying to protect the crowd. Somebody walking in with a machine gun like that, if you go after
not a machine gun, AR-15, not a machine gun.
All right, AR-15. It's a weapon that is very dangerous looking, and if you don't know, and you're trying to protect the people that you're marching with, that you're protesting with, you're going to try to keep this guy from doing any harm. So to say that he walked in there and said, oh, I'm a victim, victims don't walk around carrying guns like that into crowds. You're asking for trouble, and that's what the jury's going to think, in my opinion.
Okay, and I'll just ask you on the second two shootings, he's running away from the crowd. The crowd's going after him, right? There's the video, right? He's running away from them. They're chasing him.
Yeah. At that point, the whole dynamics might change. Do you look at the case as a whole from when he came into the whole crowd, or do you do what you're supposed to do and look at the exact incident? Each crime is separate. For that specific crime, maybe it was self-defense. The problem is they're not going to look at one little snippet. They're going to look at the entire video, and they're going to say, when he walked in there, he knew something was coming at him. But if you go technically by the law, he may have a chance at a self-defense, at least on that third one.
We shall see. Great analysis.
Are they running after him?
Go ahead.
Vinny, are they running after him because he had already fired shots and they're trying to subdue him?
So they're making a citizen's arrest.
Are they trying to? What happened before the start of this video?
Yeah, that's the first shooting.
Right.
These are the second two right here.
Yeah.
He's running towards, he's running towards, right? It's at the end of the street.
Absolutely.
Wait for it.
The police.
They're the
don't
police.
arrest him.
They're the police.
Who drive right by.
Jamie, tonight, his actions caused Cash's death. He should definitely be charged. Randy Kessler, I think it's just a matter of tick-tock at this point.
Yeah, same thing, I think, as Carmen said. The problem is, why are they not charging him yet? Are they not charging him yet because they want to get somebody else on the hook? They want other witnesses to come forward. They want people to feel safe. He's going to get charged, but the question is, will anybody else also?
Andrea.